Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is going to be our St. Patrick's Day bow. It is a faux leather bow. As you can see, all of the pieces are here. This is the triple scoop bow. I will leave a link down below in the description box where you can purchase this pattern. I got it on Etsy. It was about $3. It does come with SVG and other digital files so that you can put it through your Cameo or your Cricut. And it also comes with a PDF template so that you can print it out and cut it out like I did here. The pieces are pretty self-explanatory and I have labeled them. I would recommend as soon as you get your templates printed, if you print them, to label them which layer they are so that later on you know what you're doing. This is the top layer. We have the second layer. There is the center. And then you have 3 spikes. I labeled mine top, middle, and bottom. They are angled in such a way, as you can see here, I clipped this one together. The way the templates are pieced together, they are angled in such a way that they will offset. Like that, so that you get the view of all 3 of the spikes. All of my pieces are cut out. Like I said, I have the spikes clipped together so that they're easier to glue together. This is the top. This is the second layer. And we have the center. You are going to need the clip of your choice. I am using a 2.5, actually 2 3/4 inch alligator clip. It's got the ones with the teeth. For this, aside from the faux leather, the templates, and the clip, you are going to need your scissors and your trusty hot glue gun. And that is it. Fabric pen with disappearing ink to trace out the pieces, or pencil, whichever one you have. Pen would also work. You don't need the disappearing ink pen. Is it more helpful? Yes. But if you don't have it and you can't afford to get it, pen or I use a pencil. They both work just the same. We're going to start with gluing down our spikes, and remember, I showed you with the spikes how you're going to offset them. So that's the bottom. You're going to make sure that the center pieces are lined up. So as you do, that will naturally offset them. And so like that, as you can see. And I will show you again with these pieces how they're offset. Now, if you're not going to be putting them together right away and you pre-cut them, it is a really good idea to get them stacked and put the clip on the center. It saves you a lot of time in the long run. So drop a dab of glue in there. I put a little bit more than I should, and I'm going to have some leakage. That's fine. But I always start from the bottom up when making the bows. So you get the base done. And then glue on your clip. Again, I'm using a 2 3/4 alligator clip. Just run a bead of glue along the back. Get it laid down and push down for a moment just to make sure that everything properly adheres. So your base is done. At this point, I would take your center wrap put a little line of glue in it and attach it to the inside. It will be hugely helpful later on. This way you are not trying to manage all of the layers on top of this to make sure that this is adhered properly. With it just this, you can push down and make sure you get a really good hold. Put that aside. Oh, that didn't even hold. All right. Oh, you guys know I keep the mistakes in solely so you can see that bow making, it's never going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. There will be mistakes in bow making, and it is perfectly okay to make mistakes. We are all learning. We will all always be learning because there's always new techniques. There's new styles. You'll always be learning when it comes to bow making. All right, that's in now. I'm going to go with the first layer because this is the easiest one to put together. And you are going to go tab to tab. So you're going to go outside tab to center and repeat it to, at the other side. So the other side, outside tab, bring it to the center. Give it a good hold just to make sure that it sticks. Usually at this point, I'm doing a little bit of fluffing with the loops. Just pinch and like push down on loops, not pinch, just push down on loops. Get them nice and floofy, and you can put that aside. We won't need that quite yet. This is the semi-complicated portion of it. It looks really daunting, guys, I understand, but it's really not once you get the hang of it. You're going to start with the scalloped little wing parts. And you're going to put a dot of glue on that little tab and then bring it up. Just like that. And you're going to repeat that for all of the little scallopy winged parts. Not sure even what to call that piece. I like scallopy wing. It's going to take a little bit to get used to this style bow. Oh, I put it together wrong. Okay, ignore what I just said. It's been a while since I've made this style bow. And again, mistakes will be made. So, ignore what I said with the first two pieces. You want to line up the scallops. And if, like me, you make a mistake and you have a little bit of hot glue to show your mistake, you can come in with a lighter and clean it up, and nobody will be any of the wiser, because this is going to get glued down onto the spikes and nobody will ever see the mess. You just want to kind of clean up the visible bits. Alright, and so you can see there's a little bit of a mess there. So we come in with my lighter, heat up the glue, and just kind of wipe it away. And you see, no more mess. Okay, I'm going to take care of the last little scallopy wing bit. Like I said, line up that scallop with that one there. It's been a while since I've made this bow. I kind of forgot what I was doing. I've had this template for a while and I just never got around to making a video for you guys to show you the template. I'm trying to make more videos with the templates I purchase. So you're going to take a little tab on the outside, bring it in to the center. And then do the same to the other side. If there is a template that you guys want to see bows made out of that you can get on Etsy, please comment down below, or better yet, send me a message on our Instagram and give me the link, and I will do my best to purchase the template for you. So that is the second layer. I'm going to put a dab of glue there. That was my hot glue gun falling. And you're going to put the first layer on the second layer. This is very important when you're choosing faux leather and glitter canvas pieces for stacked bows, that you're very cognizant of how they're going to layer together. Because you don't want to put a print underneath of a print on top of a print. It gets really busy. That's why there are solids to break up the print layers. A dab of glue to attach the top loops to the bottom spikes. Gonna get one of my little sticks to get in there and get the glue that's coming up. I've mentioned in previous videos I use these little orange sticks that you use for manicuring, like doing your nails. I got a whole huge lot of them on Amazon, and that is what I use to get into small spaces, to get out glue seepage and things like that. Once that is adhered, you bring up that center piece that we glued in after we glued the clip on. And you're going to want to make sure that you pull that center as tight as you can, because they do not give you a long bit of center wrap. I should have extended this when I made the templates, but I didn't think about it because I didn't try them out right away. I may make a new center wrap that's slightly elongated to give me a little bit more wiggle room. But for now, I'm going to wrap it around. A little dab of glue inside the clip. Pulling tight, you close the clip. And then I just hold it here for a minute, just to make sure it adheres. Do the fluffing up of the loops, just like that. And there we go. We have a triple scoop bow. This template is from Maisie Moo, I believe. I will have to check. It's either Maisie Moo or Miss O. I'm pretty certain it's Maisie Moo though. And then you just clip off the excess. I heat seal it and kind of press down because it melts the two layers together and it becomes pretty seamless. So that is the bow. It's very cute, and you can make this in a variety of patterns, colors, and for holiday seasons, whatever. This is about 4 inches wide, so it's the same size as a pinwheel. Not a very large bow, but with all the layers and the different colors and textures, it really does give a nice punch. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. This will be the St. Patrick's Day bow on my channel. Next week, we will be starting into Disney Princess inspired bows. Yes, you heard me say inspired. They will not have a character in sight at all. We will be working solely off of colors. So make sure to tune in for that. Excuse me. We will have our Cinderella bow next week. Following that will be Ariel. And then the last bow will be a solid colored bow, completely monochrome. So make sure to tune in for that, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate all your views and your subscriptions. You're really helping me get towards the point that I can be monetized so that I can provide you more videos like the Temu haul and everything. And I can buy more templates and things like that to show more videos like this. So thank you. I really appreciate everybody. If you are not already subscribed, please click the subscribe button somewhere down here. Right next to it should be a bell. Click that, set your notifications to all so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you like this video, please click like. If you think somebody would like this video, please click share. That stuff really helps the algorithm, helps me get noticed more, and I get closer to my goal of being monetized. I will see you again next week for our Cinderella inspired bow. Thank you.